Okay guys, third time's, can you see that? Third time's the charm. Try to record a couple different meal prep videos for you guys. Failed. For some reason I couldn't save some of the file types on the other ones, and the first one I was just kind of all over the board, so I didn't really get to give you guys a clean representation of what kind of like the setup looks like and how I organize the kitchen and everything. So basically guys, let's walk on over. Actually, I'm just going to show you what I got going on. Guys, I love these things. These protein chips texture's a little bit weird. Super crunchy though, so it definitely satisfies that craving. Alright guys, I have spinach, baby spinach that I basically live on. I've got some apples that I'm going to use for juicing later. First time I'm ever going to try to cook, maybe not today, but these bad boys. I've got some beets, because they're good for aging and for your... I have some hot Italian sausage, a little bit high in fats, but the flavor is amazing. And I just don't put carbs with this meal. You can see when I eat these, 17 grams. I'm supposed to get about 35 grams per meal, so I'll eat 2 of those. But guys, look, that's 20 grams of fat. So on this meal, you guys have noticed with your meal cadence, the way I kind of lay everything out for you, is that more often than not, I don't have fats with carbs. So just kind of one of the more anecdotal portions of the diet scheme, the diet layout, but it works. So what else we got in here? We got a pomegranate. Guys, I just started eating pomegranate. It's like vacation in your mouth. It's amazing. Sweet potato, ground beef, turkey bacon, and some tilapia, just because I like fish. So all right, I'm gonna put you guys up on the on that bad boy, and we'll get going. All right guys, so I haven't even taken all my dishes and everything out of the dishwasher yet. I just showed you guys my bag. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna kind of time myself. I want you guys to see how easy it is if you're just kind of multitasking and you're eating, you're cooking a bunch at once. That it only takes a couple hours to prep for the next couple of days. So anyways guys, time right now is 2:05. I'm just gonna start my prep. Which should only take me about 20 minutes, and then I'll get back with you. But I do want to show you what I've got going on here. I've cut up two apples, some beets, carrots, and I'm also going to use the ends because there's still a little moisture and nutrients in here of the asparagus. And I'm gonna juice all that, put it all together to answer the question I know you're all going to ask. Well, what about the sugars? How do you track that? First of all, it's definitely a little bit high in sugars just because of all of what you're going to get from the carrot and the apples. But guys, for those of you who I have on refeed days, on your high carb days, perfect time to do that. Perfect time. Fructose is amazing for what it does with your leptin levels. Think of that for helping with burning fat. So for me right now, I'm in a surplus, I'm in a lean bulking phase, so I'll estimate those, but the biggest things that I count, guys, is make sure I'm getting enough fiber, I'm getting enough protein, and for the most part, I've been doing this long enough to where I can sort of tell, what's going on. However, you'll see later on that I still measure most all of my food, but when it comes to stuff like that, like if I'm going to eat out with some friends, or I'm going to juice something that I know is extremely healthy for me, I'm not going to bother doing it, guys. My mentality and my emotional state while I'm doing something like that is super, super important. I'm simply going to enjoy drinking the juice because I know it's going to taste good, and I know it's going to do great things for my nervous system, for my circulatory system, for my heart, for my skin, girls, hair, skin, and nails, vision, all that stuff. So, okay, I will check in once I've gotten some cooking done. Right now, all I really have is fish was frozen a couple minutes ago. I just put some warm water in the sink. Hope you guys can see that. And I'm just letting it thaw. Fish thaws pretty quick, guys, if you haven't had a chance to leave it out like the night before. I've got the sausage opened up. I'm about to cut some slits in here, just lengthwise, because they'll cook a lot better that way. I'm gonna cut the stalks off of these just right about here, because down there it's just a lot of fiber, it's difficult to eat. Don't know how to cook these, guys. I've never cooked them before, so I'm gonna Google that. And then I'm actually going to use these to juice with some kale. Ooh, that went bad. Make sure you use your food. I don't know if you can see it. There's like liquid in there. This actually went bad, unfortunately. Oh, God, it smells funky. I hate wasting food. Guys, I hate wasting food. I'm sorry you had to see that. So I guess it's down to spinach, apples, beets, and carrots, guys. Trying to take care of my skin. Take care of that aging process. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna finish setting this up. Oh, the other thing is I've got a couple of plastics out so that once I'm done cooking the sausage, once I'm done cooking the meat, I've got somewhere to put it, and I'll set it all out. Time is now 2:13. We're doing pretty well since considering I had to do a couple other things already. So we'll get back to you once we're already cooking and slightly organized. Alright guys, I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite recipes lately for asparagus. I'm going to take my pan. It has a little bit of the fat left in it from the ground meat that I just cooked. That's just love, guys. That's just flavor. So I'm going to leave this in there. I'm going to put my asparagus in, make sure each spear gets some surface of the pan. And that's good enough. All I'm going to do is hit it with a little bit of water. I'm going to put it right back on there. So for this first portion, all I'm going to do is let the water steam the asparagus. I still want it to be al dente. I still want it to be a little bit to a bite. As soon as it starts boiling, I'll kind of watch it. As soon as you really start to smell it and it turns a really rich, deep green, that's kind of, for me, how I know it's almost done, and I'll show you guys what I do there. But as you can see, I've cooked my fish. The time is now, the time is 3:09, so we've been working about an hour. Again, I'm moving a little bit slow today, but I've got my fish done. I've got my, some bell pepper that I cut up the other day, ground beef, and you can see how I'm starting to sort of organize the little bit of counter space that I have. Next step here, besides finishing everything up, is I'm going to go into my cabinet, and I'm going to grab this, my scale. So scale goes here. This is that booklet I keep telling you guys about, right? Has all the codes for every different food item in there. Leave it right there. So when I'm ready, I just take my food item, boom, 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 weigh it out, move on to the next food item. Boom, 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 weigh it out. And in about 10 minutes, you guys will see they'll have all my food packed. So put you guys back up here. Hope you can see well enough. Starting to steam a little bit. I will get back to you guys whenever I'm actually going to finish up the asparagus. I'll show you what I do, and then I'm going to show you how I get those meals ready. Right at the end, I'm going to add some cracked pepper. I'm going to add some olive oil that's been infused with, let me grab it for you real quick. This is chili garlic olive oil. Guys, with the olive oil, don't want to get to its smoking point. Once olive oil starts to burn, it turns into the worst type of fat really quick, guys. So olive oil, typically, it's either a low to moderate heat or right at the end if you're using high heat. So you can see there's not a whole lot of water left in there. So I'm going to hit it with some cracked pepper. Because I like that pepper flavor, and a little bit of olive oil, guys. Not a ton. This stuff has some kick to it, so I think I just added maybe a quarter tablespoon. It wasn't much. You can hear it start to pop, start to sizzle a little. Boom, and I'm taking it right off. I'm going to put these in here. And move on to the next batch. Again, a little bit of water. And that's it, guys. Really simple. You get this real rich green flavor. Outside's a little bit tender to the touch, but it's still going to have that pop, and it's still going to have that crispness that you want when it's fresh. So flavor on it's amazing. I like salty food, so I'm going to add a little cracked salt too. Or excuse me, sea salt. this one here. I actually got this one in Barcelona, believe it or not. Little international salt. Bam, that's it, guys. All right, again, once I'm ready to pack all my food, I will get back to you.